U.S. gun owners and the U.S. president, they do not see eye to eye. They're kind of like oil and water, and smart and dumb and right and left, and nobody can figure out why. Good sense, common sense, and numbers, facts. Facts kind of work like the president. Don't let a fact get in your way, because gun people don't do bad things. More guns do equal less crime. He goes on to say, whenever he's talking about the Constitution, that, hey guys, you know what, we have given you a right. Well, firstly, it's not government's right to give a right. It just isn't. In the District of Columbia versus Heller case, the Supreme Court said this: the Second Amendment codifies, protects, and secures a right rather than grant, bestow, or give a right. Because you have the right already, it ain't a privilege. The government of the day would like you to believe it's a privilege. To be able to defend your life with a firearm, it ain't a privilege, it is a right. And it's your right. It's your God-given right. It certainly isn't a right that can come to you from President Obama or anybody else in that business. In Canada, they did take away the right. It's against the law there to protect your life or your family. It's absolutely bizarre. Blah, blah. The Liberal government put that into effect years ago, and the Conservative government, they haven't done anything to fix that. A little bit, I guess, but not a whole lot. For the most part, they've adopted their policies as their own. By requiring a permit to carry a handgun, yet refusing to issue a permit, means that you're a dictatorial state and you're just going through the motions and you're getting a paycheck for no reason. I've just described the CFOs, which of course stands for the Chief Firearm Officer. Their department does that. They have all kinds of literature that says, hey, we'll give you a permit to carry a handgun to protect your life, whether it be from another person or from a bear up in the wilderness, but then they don't issue the permits to anyone. It's insulting. Bah! It's kind of like Air Canada. You phone them and it says press 1 for English, and you do that, and then you automatically you're on hold, and guess what? They talk to you in both languages. Don't insult me like that. Don't give me a choice or tell me I have one when in fact I don't. Police in Canada, they're good for measuring bodies, and that's pretty much it. You know what? You are the first responder. They are not the first responder in any country, but I'm now talking specifically about Canada. It's up to you to defend your family. Bad laws should not be obeyed. That's what a lot of smart people say. You should only report things to the police to position yourself so you can go out and do the deed yourself when the time is right. The Canadian Shooting Sports Association, CSSA in Canada, they're the equivalent of the NRA in America. They do a lot of good for Canadian people and certainly for Canadian gun owners. And recently it's been announced that a new firearms record regulation for reclassification now on August 15th to prevent the RCMP from reclassifying guns in the future is now in place. It's very encouraging, says CSSA Executive Director Tony Bernardo. Gun owners have been shell-shocked by becoming overnight criminals when power-hungry police place restrictions on firearms according to their whim. You go to bed a good guy and you wake up a bad guy, because these wacko guys with all the power, little Hitlers, they're out making all these rules up when you're having a sleep. The RCMP have expressed frustration when they couldn't protect the useless gun registry from extinction. As Bernardo, they in turn retaliated with senseless reclassifications designed to frustrate gun owners and the government. It saddens us that the RCMP keep reacting like angry grade schoolers. Good for you, Tony. You're a little too polite there. I would have used some stronger verbiage, but I get what you're saying, and so does everybody else. And you all, if you're not a member of the CSSA, you all should be. Sign up and do it to protect your rights. And even if you're not a gun owner, it is about rights. Politically right is right and left is wrong. Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.